Hello, America. We've seen months and months of stupidity from people that think they have a cause that they are rioting against and that they are uh, willing to tear down and burn down cities and a hill that they are going to die on. But yeah, they aren't. They basically crawled out of their mama's basement and they're they're weak until opposition hits them. And then the mainstream media comes to the rescue and says, oh, these poor uh, protesters that are burning down buildings and shooting mortar fireworks at cops and taking acetylene torches to movements so they can cut down fences and stuff like that. It's all a bunch of BS. As I figured back when this whole thing started, I think it's nothing but fodder for political advancement by the leftist Democrats. I'm not talking about the voting Democrats because I live with a voting Democrat and she thinks this stuff is all stupid, but she doesn't understand it. And she refuses to look into why or how it's all happening. But then again, I guess that's maybe kind of what the typical voting Democrat does. They get their news from NBC, CBS, ABC, and they just go, this is really weird. We got to replace Trump because they say that we need to replace Trump. Meanwhile, in the real world, Trump's poll numbers are rising. Huge. The latest Rasmussen that I saw showed a 43% black approval rating of Trump. Now, if you don't think that that rocks the Democrat Party and why they're doubling down on destroy the country, yeah. That's kind of why it's happening, because they've got no plan. They've got no, as far as they see it, future, really, because they've been sitting back on their asses saying, hey, we've got America by the balls. They're just going to vote for us. That's what happened in 16. They said, yeah, America just wants to vote Democrat because that's what we poll. We go to New York. We go to Chicago. We go to Houston, LA, Seattle. Everyone says that they're going to vote Democrat. Guess where they don't go? The rest of the country. What they call flyover country. Well, I used to live in metropolitan Southern California, and for the most part, before that, metropolitan Northern California, and for a stint out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is just weird. But these politicians don't understand. Those metropolitan areas that they have locked their values into their constituents are going to keep voting for them because the Democrats keep voting for giving them more stuff for nothing. That is what people are waking up to. It's a psychological plantation. Whether you're white, Hispanic, black, doesn't matter. If you get sucked into, if you do what we want, we will give you money for nothing. And whose money is it? It's the people who go to work every day and do their job and pay their taxes at the end of the year. And if that doesn't cover it, the federal government just prints more money, which drives this country farther into a hole, which makes it ripe for China to take over, because we owe, I don't know, last I heard, maybe 10 trillion or more to China. What about all of us? Every single one of us, from ourselves, our house, our city, our county, our state, our country, getting out of debt with countries like China. Doesn't sound half bad? Well, it's going to take some work. So, let's get to work. If you like this idea, respond, comment on this post, respond to your representatives, your senators, tell them that you're not ready to be ruled by China and that you want to do something that is going to do good for the furtherment of this country. Because I guarantee you, people, if America dies, so goes the rest of the world. Look at the rest of the world. Look at real news out there. The rest of the world looks to America. Why do you think we accept over 1 million legal immigrants into this country every year? People want to come to America because it doesn't suck. NBC, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN, they all tell you America sucks. If it sucks so bad, why does everyone clamor to get here? Risk dying to get here? Yeah. Look for the real story. Stop being spoon-fed by the television because it just seems easy. Get real, America. We need strong, forceful resistance to the people that are willing to sell you and I wholesale to the highest bidder. And just happens to be the Democrats. Again, they are the slave traders. Just telling you how it is. Look it up, tell me I'm wrong. Come back at me with, I feel this, I feel that. Doesn't mean anything. Come back at me with, I have proof of something, I will listen. I've hit you with proof. Look everything up, and if I'm wrong, I will correct myself. But as far as I know, I'm not wrong. So, if you want to disprove this, fine, I'm open. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. But it's time that everyone gets off their ass and fights for the lifestyle that they have made in America. You didn't get it handed to you. You built your lifestyle. And if you're watching this and you did have your lifestyle handed to you, you might be kind of ashamed of yourself. Just saying. I really don't care. Can't see you from my sofa. As a matter of fact, I don't even have a sofa. But America is the holding point. Be well, good night, and go do well in the world. Thanks for watching.